measurement we want to take is our bust. This is a very important measurement for our garments because generally they will have a slightly fitted bust and then they'll flare out from there or from the waist. So your bust measurement is very important. You want to go straight across your bra line where your bra sits and to the fullest part of your bust. So you can see where the fullest part of my bust is kind of like through the middle of it, and you want to have a little bit of room. Like, don't pull it super tight because that will mean your dress is super tight. You just want a little bit of wiggle room so it will move, and then just write that measurement down. It's depending on your bust size, it is the most important measurement because a lot of the time that's usually where you need the dress to fit the best because it gives you a really great silhouette. So the second measurement we want to take is our waist. Your waist is really easy to find even if you feel like you don't have a very defined waist. It's basically where you bend in half. It's also where your skirt likes to settle anyway. So if you wear waistbands very low, you'll probably find they ride up into your natural waist, especially with like an elastic waist because there's so much movement in it. So yeah, basically where you bend in half is where your waist is. So you want to wrap the tape measure around the back to the front, and then again, just give yourself a little bit of room. Like, you want it to move a little bit. But this waist measurement is really important too because on our dresses, a lot of time they're fitted in the bust and the waist and then they flare out. They're the silhouettes that we like to wear, so that's generally what we design. So there's your waist measurement there. Write it down in centimeters and inches if you've got a tape measure, because sometimes it helps if you find other online stores that are in inches, then you've got both the measurements just sitting there. So our third and final most important measurement is our hip measurement. So your hip, generally you want to go for the fullest part. So wherever you feel your hip is the biggest and across your bum, that's where you need your tape measure to sit. So I find that's quite a low part of my hip. And so you want it to kind of wrap across your bum and then across the widest point of your hips. And then you want to wrap it across to the front and then just allow a little bit of room. So like the fullest part of your hip is important to know, like even if it's a full dress, how much room you will have in a gathered skirt. Is it enough leeway? Like if it's only kind of like 5 centimeters or something, you might want it a little bit more flared than that. So it is an important measurement and it's a really good one to know. And if you just write them down once, they're just there for you forever. Everyone's weight fluctuates, so it's good to do it every now and then if you feel like your things are getting a bit looser, a bit tight. It's just a really quick measurement. It honestly takes like 2 or 3 minutes, and I really hope this video helps you out so you know how to take your measurements now.